Hello guys, Victoria Zaid, Psychic Medium. Just going to do another real quick one here. Psychic Development Part 3. A webinar I'm doing on Wednesday, July 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you haven't seen Part 1 or Part 2, I highly recommend that you do that. Part 1 would be more for beginners, Part 2 more intermediate, and this one is a little more advanced, you could say. So in this one we're going to go over mediumship and more of an introduction to that. So mediumship is of course bringing through people who have passed, and that includes people, loved ones, pets. A lot of people also use the term mediumship to explain communication with guides and other dimensional beings, if you want to call them that. But the primary conversation here will be about tapping into those realms for those who have passed. We're also going to talk about past, present, and future in doing readings. So how to determine whether what you're picking up is about the past, the present, or the future. And part of it is also setting up some parameters for that so that you have a structure in place to be able to interpret and understand the information that you're receiving. I will also give you my method for how I tune in and how I actually do readings, which is the same method that I've been using for about 8 years now. So this method would be applicable for getting information for yourself, also getting information for other people if that's a goal that, you know, if you would like to become a psychic as a profession. This one's definitely good for you to take. But also, you know, the way that I teach things, I don't use any tools when I do readings. If I'm doing in-person ones, then I'll hold on to something, and that's psychometry, but I'm not actually reading the object, so it's just a habit of mine at this point. But I don't really use tools. I don't use tarot cards. I don't use anything. And you know, I think all of those methods are fun, but it's just not the way that I do it. You know, that's the easiest way for me. So I will get into the whole method that I use for doing readings, which is essentially a meditative method. You know, some meditation, prayer, invocation before I actually do a reading. And then the process, which involves opening up to receive information. In part 2 I talked a little bit about interpretation and accuracy, so you should definitely check that one out. So part 3 we'll get into more of how to ask questions when you're tuning in and get answers to that. So I hope to see you there, and thanks a lot for listening. And there'll be much more. I think the next one I'm going to do is intuition, applied intuition for artists and healers. So, which I've taught before in the past. So, look forward to that. All right, take care. Blessings.